Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and this is our free printable today. Now, this one I have just printed it on, this is vanilla, I believe. Yeah, this is vanilla cardstock, and it is, well, it's about 160 pounds. It's not real thick. It's a basil. Let's see if it says. No, it doesn't say exactly how much, but I'm thinking it's about 160, maybe 200. And then this one I printed off on just regular copy paper in the bright white. So that just shows you two different degrees of what you can get with this printable. Now, I created these words down here in phrases, and they're just on like an old dictionary page that I shrunk up. So we're going to make something with this. Now, this is a free thank you for all of my subscribers. If you are not subscribed, please do so before you head over to download this, because that is just one of the things that I ask for you to do, is just subscribe to our channel, and then you're welcome to this freebie as well. All right, I am going to create something that I have no clue how it's going to turn out. You know, I normally do that, don't I? This is, let's see how big this is. This is 8 3/4 by 5 3/4, and this is one of those craft envelopes. And I have already bent it a little bit, but I didn't know if that's what I wanted to do, so I straightened it back out. I'm going to score it at 4 3/8, maybe. Maybe that's the center. I'm not sure. We'll see in a minute. And you can just fold it by hand if you want to. I just tried to get a little bit of extra fold in there if I could. And we're still not sure what this is going to turn out to be, but we're going to use some of our printables to create something. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to just burnish that down really well. Okay. So we have that. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm just going to glue down through here. I'm not going to glue in there because I want that to be open, to be a pocket. You could do this and make it a card. It would be a very pretty card to send out to someone. Or you can do it for your journaling and let this be a journal pocket. I think it might be a double pocket. I think that's what we're going to make. You know, we always can use something like this in our journals. All right, let's see. Got glue stuck on my fingers. Now, you can open it at the top or the sides. Don't know which one I want to open it at. I think I want to open it at the top and then have my tags coming in and out that way. I think that's what we'll do. So all I'm going to do is take a little sliver off of the top, just to open that up. So I just took that little piece and I'm going to try to straighten it up a little bit. All right, so we have that cut there, and then I'm going to try to put these little notches in the top before I close all that up. Let's see. That's all right there. This is going to be two separate pockets, so not there. Oh yeah, that looks okay. All right, now I'm going to ink around mine. As I've told you, this is not something you have to do. A lot of people don't like inking. Some people do. I love inking, so I just feel like my project's not complete unless it's inked. I guess it's because I've inked so many years. It just becomes second nature to me. Okay. Make sure I ink on both sides because I plan on using this as a flip, as a double pocket that will attach it to the spine by using another piece here, and then we'll be able to use both sides and inside too. We may put some extra little pockets here. Let's see what we come up with. Now I'm going to use a piece of this vellum, and I'm sorry I can't remember which of you gave me this vellum, but this is beautiful, so I'm definitely going to use this. Let's see, I don't think I want to go all the way up with it, so I'm going to tear it right across here, and then I'm going to tear it down through here, a little bit crooked, and then over on this side a little crooked. Don't want it to look like it was planned to be the right size to lay there. There we go. And then we'll ink this up. I love this. I wish I knew where you got this vellum. This is so pretty. I've never seen any with floral designs like that on it. Oh yeah, that's going to look pretty, I think, right there. I'm going to open this back out until we get it kind of decorated. Let's see. I am going to go ahead and put my ink. I am going to go ahead and put my glue down through here just to close this pocket up. Now, you could sew this if you wanted to. I'm just going to put some glue down through there to close it up. But you could definitely just run some stitching down through there. That would do the same thing. Okay, so we got that closed up. And then we're going to go ahead and put that down. Probably going to put a little piece of book page down. Just a little sliver. I don't want to cover up a lot of that vellum, but I just want a little piece of book page down here. And then what else? And I want to use a little piece of this. This is one of those doilies that I was sent. I want to use a piece of this because I think all of that ties in. So, and I'm not real sure how to cut it. I think I can just cut it across there. Let's see. Oh, I hope this doesn't come unraveled. I hope I'm not. Maybe I am okay by doing this. I've not had any like this before, so I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put that probably up that side like that. That's pretty. I like that. And then what else? Then we're going to cut out one of these images. Now I don't know which one to use. Since I've got so many flowers here, I'm thinking I might just use the birds. Let's cut them out and see. That may be what I do, and then again I might not. And I'll cut that a little straighter in a minute. I'll probably just fussy cut around it. Yes, I think I'm going to use these birds, and I'm going to cut around them. And I'm not going to cut around each bird. I'm just going to cut around this highlighted area that we have here. I like that. That's cute. I think that'll go well with those flowers. So I'm just going to ink the edge to cover up that white core of the paper. And then we'll put that right there. I'm going to ink up this because it looks a little bit too white for that area. Okay, I'm going to try what you guys told me with my little brush here. Where is my brush? There you go. Just gonna tap it a little bit. Start off. Oh, I did it again. See, I've got it too dark. Okay, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. I have a heavy hand when it comes to this, so it's gonna take me a little while to get used to using a little brush. But I really don't mind that right there. There we go. Made it look a little bit more vintage. And then I'm going to put more ink around the edges to make it look a little bit like it's burned. Okay. And I want to kind of tuck that under somewhere. Okay, I'm going to fool with it a little bit more probably in a minute, but right now we're going to leave that like that. And I'm just going to cut this one out that says create your art. Because that's what we need to do. Just create your own art. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about what they're doing or what you think they want you to do. You do you. That's why I made one of these that said, you do you. Let the world do it, and you do you. All right. We'll probably put that right there. Now I think I might want that flower up there, but I think I want to trim this little piece right here off, and I'll use it for something else. I just want this little flower. Like I said, I hope I can do this. I hope it doesn't come unraveled. Oh yeah, that's much better. I like that. So far so good. But now we need, what do we need? I think I will put the bird over there. That across there. And I'm still looking. I may put a little piece of our ruffle that we made down through there. Let's see what color. I think that color would work right there. Okay, we'll put a ruffle on there, and then I'm going to decorate this side too. So let's go ahead and start gluing this down. Now I'm going to use my art glitter glue under the vellum because it usually works pretty well. If you smush it out, it will not show through. Smush, if you smush it. And put that right down close to the bottom. Just going to take my towel and smush. Is that a word? Smush. I think so. There we go. That's better. And then I'm just going to touch a little bit of glue underneath parts of this. I'm not going to worry about every little corner being down because I kind of like that look. All right. So we're going to put that there. I want to put a little piece of book page there. A little bird right there. So let's do that. trying to think of some of the questions and comments that I got when I was going through all of the messages last night. And now they've just kind of left me, other than the ones that I mentioned in the other video. If I think of any, I'll tell you. There we go. And then I think I'm going to put that right there. Or up here. Where does it need to go? Oh, I like it up there. Then more of the flowers show. I've still got that vellum a little bit crooked, but I'm not going to worry about it. Not a biggie. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're going to put this guy up here. And my label is still going to show. It's just going to have a tiny little piece of that covering the edge of it, so that's not a problem. Now let's see if I can get the top off this. Okay, I like that. Then let's see what this is going to look like down the edge. I like that too. Now I am going to touch it with just a little bit of ink, just to kind of tone down that color, because everything else on our page is kind of brown, so we don't want any of that white showing of that back of that paper. So I'm just touching it just a little bit. Okay, so we'll put that right down through there, just like that. Oh, I like that. I like that. And I think with paper to paper we can use our art glitter glue. Now I'm gluing just the edge on there, probably right where that bling is, because I want it to kind of stick off a little bit like that. So just that edge. And then we'll trim this off and we'll use it on the other side. There we go. Then I want to put some bling on here, and I want to put a little piece of bling in the center of that flower right there. This one is cute. Let's see what it looks like before I glue it. Yep, I like that. Okay, let's put a little bit of glue right there. I think I am going to pour this glue into one of my other thinner bottles. That thing is so hard for me to press. Well, I pulled it up. I have these little bottles that are very, very thin, and that they would be a lot easier to press. That one just kills my hand. All right, what do we need? Do we need anything else? I think that is good on there. Then I'm going to concentrate on this side. Now, don't think that I'm going to put another piece of that vellum. I think I want to put something else because I want the sides to look a little bit different. What are we going to put? What are we going to put? Okay, I think I'm going to cut this image out and I'm going to use it over here on this side. Yes. And I'm going to trim around this just a tiny bit. Not going to fussy cut, I'm just trimming. Still going to leave some of that paper. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Okay. That will go down there. But we want something else on there. Okay, just to tie them in, I'm just going to tear a little piece of this to put behind. And then we're going to tear a little piece of book page to put behind there. And I'm going to try to ink this one up a little bit without getting too carried away. There we go. I have better luck brushing that way. I will link these little brushes below. I think there's a little learning curve to learn how to use them if you've not used a brush like that before, or at least that's what I'm finding. But most everybody says they really love them. So I'm sure I will learn. I'm just really, like I said, I'm really heavy-handed with glue and with ink, everything. So it's just going to take me a little bit to get used to it. All right, I like that. Then let's see what word we want to use over here on this side. Let's just use this one that says "You Do You." Now I tried to fill in as much of this page as I could, just so that you wouldn't have wasted paper. So you should be able to print it full print scale without having to scale anything down. I did, so you should be able to. Okay, let's just put that like that. You do you. And I'm just going to glue all of that down just like that. I probably should have used some other type glue under that, but it's too late now. We're good. No worries. Most of it is going to be covered. So we're not going to stress over that part. Okay, you do you. I'll put that right there. See if I can get it halfway straight. Now let's put some little something right there. Just to kind of cover that glue. I think I'll add one of those little cream buttons right there. And let me get a little bit of thread to put through it. Let's see. I think I've got a piece cut down in here. It's already on my needle. I don't think this needle will go through there, so we'll just unthread it and put the thread through. Hopefully we can get the thread through. Let's find our little pokey tool. You know what? That's a chore, so let me show you what we're going to do. This is what I do when the little holes are so small that I can't get my thread through there. Whoops! I did not mean for you to go up there. Okay, then I just take my thread and I tie a little bow in it. Then we glue this down on top of the button. Makes it look like we threaded it through there when we actually didn't. Okay, there we go. We have that. Now, do we want to do anything else to the inside? See, we've got pocket here. Oh, we need to put our little piece of ruffle on there. Yes. Let's put our piece of ruffle over here. Now, these are the ruffles that we made yesterday. They are no sew ruffles. You don't have to sew to do these. And I will link that video. Either I'll link it below or at the end. There we go. So there's our little ruffle. And I do sew my ruffles, but I know a lot of people say that they don't have sewing machines and they just don't want to do that, and that's fine. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. Look at that. I like that, and I like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put some pockets on the inside too. Alright, I think I'm just going to use a couple of pieces of this old book page. And again, this came from you guys. Just about everything I craft with nowadays come from you. Now I've got so many things to craft with. So I think I'm going to use this. Okay, so if I cut down the sides, that should be good. The sides and the top. So I'm just going to cut right at the end of the words. Right across the top. A little bit straighter. And then down this side. There we go. Yeah, that looks like it'll make a good little pocket right there. Let me trim a little bit more right here. Ooh, my scissors are going crazy. Do I need to glue this down to something else to make it a little bit stronger? Let's see if I have anything right here. I could glue it down on top of that. This is a piece of like watercolor paper, and that would make it really strong. And then I could just use one layer. Let's just do that. Then we can use one book page instead of two. And then I am just going to cut this with my scissors. Doesn't have to be perfect, so cut like that. And then I don't think this piece is big enough. Nope. Grab another. These are just some scraps that I had left over, and I keep them stashed right there so that I can remember to use them. Alright, let's glue this down to that, and we're going to use a glue stick. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut my little pull out here. We'll put a little bit of ink around these. See the difference in this one and this one? This one looks finished and this one doesn't. That's just the difference. That's why I like to ink. Alright, then just a little bit of glue on here. I probably left this open too long. There we go. See if those are anywhere near straight. Yeah, they look like they are. Close enough. Alright, so we have two pockets there, a pocket here, and a pocket there, and then I can put a piece of lace or trim on here in order to hook it in our signature. So let's do a little bit of embellishing on the inside. I'm not going to do a lot, just a little bit. And then we will have this finished. I may put a flower on each of those, and I think that would be enough. Don't think we'd have to do anything else. I'm going to chop the stems off at the bottom. And I'm going to have to kind of trim out around it. Since I did the others, this one just doesn't look right with so much of that color there. I'm just leaving a white area around. Just trimming out. Oh yes, I like that much better right there. And then we're going to do one other, and I think I'm going to do this deep brown one right here. I think that might be the right size. Okay, I think we're going to have to get rid of that little piece at the top, and that's not a problem. There we go. A little bit more right here. Have a little bit too much white showing right there. And that will work right there. So again, I'm going to ink and just kind of cover up that white edge where I didn't trim it so close. Okay, that one there and that one there. Oops. All right, then we're going to trim these out. This one just says Love Life. And that's going to go, oops, left some glue on there. That's going to go right there inside that. And then we need one more tiny one. What about this? A door. There we go. So we're going to glue those down. I tried to make some of these where they would fit right in the center of that little opening there on your flower. Alright, I still feel like I need something up here. I don't know why. I probably don't, but I feel like I do. No, I think that would be too much ruffle. Alright, I'm going to put a couple of little butterflies on here. That one I've already got trimmed out. This one I'm going to trim really quick. Okay, so that butterfly will go there. That one will go there. I think that kind of sort of goes with those flowers. But I am going to grab a little piece of book page. And I'm just going to, let's see what that looks like. Nope, too much book page. So what about a little piece of vellum? Little piece of vellum there. And a little piece of vellum over there. Yeah, let's put some vellum, and I'm just going to trim it down just a little bit with my fingers. Ink it up. Okay, let's glue right in the center of that vellum so that my butterfly will cover it. I'm just going to put it over here to the edge. And it's okay with me that that vellum curls up. I'm not going to worry about that part. But I am going to put a couple little pieces of bling in that one. I think, if I can find some that are the right color. This is just some that I had laying on my desk. So it's not necessarily the right thing, but we're going to see what it looks like. I kind of like that. Yeah, that looks good. You know, I like to kind of roll that vellum up, make it look like a little scroll. There we go. So now we can put, let me make sure he's glued down well. You can put a little tag in here. Let me grab something. There we go, a little tag in there. Wait, not behind, there we go. A little tag in there and a little tag in there. So we can put 2 tags there. And then we can put a tag here and a tag here. So that is it. I'm going to make my tags later. I'm not going to make them right now. I just wanted to show you how you could make this and use the printables that we have given you today. Now, I have lots of people who message me and say that they don't have a printer to print off the printables. If you don't have a printer and you don't want to purchase a printer, I can set up something on the website where I can print them off and mail them to you if you make the purchase. Now, you would have to pay the shipping, of course, and the cost of the ink and the paper on the freebies, but then on the printables, you would have to pay, you know, the cost of the printable, which is usually $3.99 or $4.99, and then the little bit of cost for the paper and the ink, which is not a lot. But, you know, they'd probably cost you, and then my mailing would be about $3. They'd probably cost you, instead of like $4.99, it would probably be, I'd say $7.99 or something like that. I would have to add all that up, but let me know in the comments below if that's something that you would be interested in. I know every time I have the printables on here, I have people that say, I don't have a printer, so I can't get them. I would love to have them. Will you print them off and send them to me? Well, I can't do it for free, of course, because it you know, everything is so expensive. But if you want them, let me know in the comments below, and I can set something up where I can print them off and send them to you. And that way you'll be able to use them. But just let me know. I'm not going to do it unless I have enough interest in it. So, but let me know, and we will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.